So, instead, what they started doing is they started treating me like I was drinking again or doing drugs, which I've never done in my life. They started trailing me in the Central Public Library. They were sending people to do it anyway. Stalking me in the restroom. I would try to pee, and then people would start messing around with the automatic hand dryer, running around behind me, and it's like, I'm a nervous peer, I can't go when people do that kind of shit. I would hear very specific examples of my daily life in meetings and stuff like that, and just people trying to creep me out, make me crumble at meetings, and I had a very hard time taking that, and I would go to the police, and they really couldn't do anything because people weren't hurting me physically directly, just emotionally terrorizing me, so I couldn't really do anything about it. I mean, they couldn't really do anything about it. But neither would they stop until I just wound up at Mercy First Step. They stopped then, but that's because they really couldn't really get to me anymore. But so, of course, trailing me to the Central Library, or even the East Library and the Forest Library, they did a couple times. It's like one time I went down to the East Library, and on a day that they were closed, I could be a bit of a klutz sometime. I went down there, tugged on the door, realized they were closed, went back to the bus stop, and then I saw someone drive to the back of the building and then start doing circles around the building, looking for stuff around the building. Wow. Really grabbing at straws there. Sorry, I have upper respiratory problems. I haven't been able to take a shower yet today because I'm kind of freaking out about this shit. But this is the kind of stuff I've had to put up with from them. And at Mercy First Step, I was finally able to cool down, get some positive thoughts in my life, get some positive people in my life. But at the end of that, I started going to just a few AA meetings again. Got a bit of a pinprick here and there of, people who hadn't let go yet, and naturally I put out some feelers, try to see what the source was, and naturally it led me back down to F and G. And even though some people were starting to be nice again, I could tell what the real source was, and I pressed it, and a few other things, people that had heard other members of AA, Gene hurt somebody at a meeting a long time ago, wound up hurting me indirectly, but he had hurt this woman in a meeting and gotten away with it. I haven't seen her at a White House meeting on Friday noon since, and can't say I'm not surprised when someone goes to a meeting and gets cut off by the timer, and starts trying to talk to him afterwards, and somebody keeps on going, well, why don't you chair a meeting? Why don't you chair a meeting? Why don't you chair a meeting? I'd probably get a bit intimidated too. And to be honest, the other thing I tried to report was people cursing in front of children. I don't like it. I mean, I put up with it at NA meetings, but shit happens, you know, and at AA meetings I have a bit harder time putting up with it because I expect better of people.